Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we have to redesign this station because I have learned some new things and I love learning new things. What I assumed was going to happen with these trains, and let me just stop one so that we can see this properly. Let's go to manual mode. What I thought is, so if this station, what we had happening is the trains would stop here and check if this station was available. And if the station was redded out, or in red text, basically not available because of the circuit condition going to this station, enabled if all the chests were available to basically put in 4 full cargoes wagons worth of ore. If we had enough ore, then the station would be enabled. If it wasn't, it would go red here. What I assumed would happen is that this trains at the holding station would say, oh my gosh, this one is going to be path not found or whatever. But what actually happens in the game is that it skips the station. And I was not aware of that behavior. So that's definitely worth noting. We do have to make changes here. So what we're going to do is basically unattach it from this this pole, the signals, and let it go on its merry way. And we're going to do something different. We are going to probably remove the holding station from all of the train schedules. You know what? Let me do that. Let me just take those off. Just take the holding station off altogether. Yeah, you, hello, go away. How about you? Holding, go away. We're just going to redesign the station a little bit. Okay, these are all looking very good. Nice. Okay, so the schedules have now been fixed. Right, so go to Iron 1. You've been to Iron 1. Fantastic. What we can do instead, however, is connect these combinators to the signal behind the station. Now, this is also a misunderstanding on my part. I thought that if you connect this, okay, and what we're going to do is connect it to, this is a regular signal at the end of the station, basically making the block here. I'm going to connect it to this one, even though we can't really see it very well because this building train is parked here. But I thought that what would happen is, oh, what happened? Did I, oh, no, not that, please, don't do that. Right, what we're going to do is change this mode of operation to closed signal, and it's going to close if the squares are less than 4. If they're 3 or less, it's going to close, and that's exactly what we want. Now, I had this thought in my head that, well, if that's the only closed condition, then they're always going to be open, and we're going to have train crashes because trains are going to come in here and they're going to crash behind them. But that's not how it works. It actually does go red if there is a train in the block. So it does perform all the regular signal operations. So this is actually quite a simple thing to do. And I apologize if I've confused anyone. I certainly was confused myself. But like I said, this was meant to be an experiment, and it certainly has worked. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to take off all of these train stations. We do not need the holding station any longer. Oh dear, I should not have removed the chain signal. We'll have to replace that. But yeah, that's what happened today. And by the way, I did actually test this. Some people were kind enough in the comments to notify me that, yeah, what it's going to do is going to skip the station and la-di-da. But I did actually test it. I emptied out the ore station and made sure, yes, it does indeed skip the station if there's not one to go to. So I've been looking at my map and thinking about what probably would be best for our world here. We have so much train congestion on these lines. I think it's probably best if we make a connection somewhere between here or up here possibly and over here, so that we can get the ore dropped off in a more a better fashion, so that we don't have so much traffic going along. I don't know what we can do here. Let's see, 19 million, 15 million. I don't really want to go through these iron patches. Thinking of going below them and maybe upward this way. Maybe, possibly like this. Maybe that would work fairly well. I'm thinking that's probably what we want to do. These iron patches are decent. They're not too bad, are they? The other thing I was looking at is possibly, since we have these, you know, we have insufficient plates, and I'm wondering if that's just a train problem. Like maybe we just need more iron plates. How many? We have 2 trains at the moment, but maybe they're suffering under the traffic problem just to keep our green circuits running consistently. Okay, let's get, I need radar. I really need radar. I need to get going on these things. Let's go over there and sort it out. Okay, let's go. Since these stations, oh wait, I did not fix that bottom station here. I didn't disconnect it. So let's just do that. Clonkety clonk. Nope. Ah, there we go. Okay, so those are now disconnected from there. And did I copy the signals? I did. Okay, perfect. Did I load some ore into that back car? I really need to go back home. Yes, look at how wonderful that is. Great. Nice. And unfortunately, I have nowhere to dump this ore now. No. That's okay. We'll go somewhere. We'll figure it out somehow. Yeah, I definitely need to go back to the base and get a lot of the stuff sorted out here. But before I do that, I would love to actually kind of traverse the world here and maybe do some, just put some radars around the place. Let's go this way. Be careful as we're going along here. Don't want to run into any trains. That would be extremely inconvenient. Right. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, but the other thing we can do is, so we need this, we don't need that. Get rid of all of this stuff. And one of the things that I talked about before, and I keep talking about it and I never fix it, is possibly getting a different entrance for this area here. And I think that might be a better thing to do. If we could do this, like curve this, and problem is this lovely copper. I'm just thinking about, or I could change the way this parking lot is set up, but we might want this, what goes that way? We need copper plates and iron plates. That's all we need from here, and none of them come from that direction. They all come from this direction. Okay, so that might be worthwhile to do. Right. The only problem is this parking lot. The parking lot is the problem for sure. And this also is a big problem. Oh, goodness me. I think this is getting very interesting here. All of my trains are in a bit of a jam at the moment. Let's see, let's get rid of these, the copper lines. Just empty it out a little bit. Wow, there's only one miner working on this here. Okay, let's just delete some of these pieces here, because we don't need all of this. Alright. There we go. That can go. That's one line that we do not have to worry about at all. Instead of just a little bit, it's going to be done. Done and dusted. Okay, get these guys out of here as well. Alrighty, and this is totally blocked up. Why is it blocked up? Because probably, yeah, we're not getting any copper there because I've stopped all the trains. Little bit on the inconvenience side, I'll admit. Let's move this, back. Can I move it back far enough? Yes, I can. Okay, we're going to park that there for the moment. Okay, so what happened here? Why are you stopped, guy? Hello. Why is there a... That's very strange. I must have had an intersection there at some point. Right, let's get this here. Let's put a little bit more room for different trains to go, to be parked. we want to... Okay, that one can go here instead of there. Okay, just a little bit more train parking here. Right, and so they're going to proceed along their merry way. But yeah, we still have this huge amount of belts to deal with here. But I would like to make this like a right turn to get into this area. All right, well, we'll just deal with it. We shall just deal with it. Haha. But the good thing is we can get all of this copper elsewhere. It can be moved. I don't know if I'm in the bot. I am in the bot network. Look at that. How tasty and nice. I don't know how far I want to move this yet. Let's just take that amount. It's not going to be a huge amount for sure. Righty. So, what we could do is just grab these guys and kind of go up and then around like this. That's my thought for how this might work. And come on bots, help me. Yeah, the easiest way is to just cancel it and then do it again. That way they'll get the orders. My robots will take care of it instead of the bots from the network. Okay, we have too much copper. That's okay. We can solve this copper problem very easily just by shoving them in these machines here. Come on. Oh god. Alright, fine. Come on. God, that control W is not particularly easy sometimes. Right. Come on, bots. Let's go. Why are you lagging behind? Come on with me now. Oh, is this done? Oh my god, that was weird. So that one's done. Don't even need this anymore there. Right. Okay, so we got rid of some of it. Quite a lot of it. And now we can move this whole thing up to here. I'm thinking that what we could do is just do a very simple track thing like this. A right-hand turn, or a 90-degree turn, I should say. Not right-hand specifically, but 90 degrees. Just so that we can make sure that we have enough room over here to put our intersection out from the main line. Shortness is not particularly required here. Come on, there we go. And we will remove this as well. It's gotta go. Do not need it anymore. Get rid of some of these extra signals too. Okay, and I should get rid of all of this stuff. Oh, no, not that, not that, not that. Oh, no. Well, I can move those anyway. I can move the signals anyway to the ends, and that will make more sense as well. Just to have them at the end of the line. Okay. Signals off. Off. Right. And then our bots, please construct the thing. And yes, the parking spaces are way too long at this point, but it doesn't really matter. It's just not at all important. Good. However, we may have problems with this whole business. I don't know yet. It looks like we may have problems, though. Let's get this one. Come on. Okay, fine. This is why I keep a 90-degree curve in my blueprint folder, because it's just so annoying sometimes just to get a simple curve with the rail planner, and I don't know if there's a way to make it easier. I mean, I am glad that the devs have done this because it is helpful in a lot of ways, but sometimes it isn't helpful, and I don't know how to fix that, but anyway, it's a thing. Right, so signals all here, good. And these guys need to move as well. But probably, oh, you know what, they can easily cross right here. That's not going to be a problem at all. So I think I'm going to create this. Let's make this thing first. Let's do this. Right, is that there? Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we need 7 approximately. Oh my gosh, it's one short. Okay, All right, well, we'll do it right next to. I thought we'd have a little bit of leeway. Apparently not. It's not a thing. Right here again. 7. All right, and we're short a bit. That one goes there. This one will go here because that's what we need. And they're all backward, aren't they? Why are we short one? That's a good question. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? Okay. I think my mouse is on the wrong setting. Right. Okay, cool. We can do this. Okay, there we go. All right, now it's going to work. Let's just connect all these up so we don't forget to do it later. Right. And yes, my whole factory is stopped at the moment, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? That's the wrong side of corner, but we could put one here. There. And there, please. And I need a corner for the other way, but we don't have one, alas. We may have to move that RoboPort as well. So how many belts do we have coming? We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm just going to use an 8 to 8 and not take one of them. One of the outputs, that's fine. Balancer thingy. Oh, I think it's in my favorite one. My favorites balancer thing. All right, 8 to 8. Excellent. And of course, we have this issue. No. Ugh. Fine. It's fine. Fine. I forgot about that little sticky outy thing. It's annoying. That's okay. We're going to be fine. Right. Ding, ding, ding. All right. This is good. This is what we want-ish. That works. It's just a little bit of editing is fine. That's 3 and 4. I'm gonna move this RoboPort. It is very much in the way. So there we go. And we'll put our power pole as well. Can't do without the power pole. It's quite important. Let's copy this corner. We have 3 left, so that'll be fine if we put it there. There we go. Lovely. Okay, fantastic. We now have copper flowing once again into the world. It's not perfect. We should be balancing the lines at the end of each thing, but I'm not bothered about this. It is not at all necessary. So now that that's working, we can make an entrance here. And thank goodness we do have our entrances stored up. Rails in. There we go. Plop it down and life is better. We do have that one problem there, though. That signal that is blinking because it's on the where it splits. We don't want that. It needs to go 1 square over instead. Logibot, go back home, please. There we go. Nice. Okay, so this has been improved, I think, I hope. And things should work from here, I believe. What is this train? This is the Green Circuit pickup. And of course, we haven't had any trains because I'm causing a train jam down here, which is not ideal. I admit, it is definitely not ideal. So, at least this has been done. Though, I think what's going to happen is, I think I'm going to go to the base. I'm going to go back. And we can delete this station since it no longer exists. And in the next episode, we are going to be building this transcontinental railroad. I don't know. It is a big continent here, or at least getting from one side of the base to the other. But yeah, the idea is to kind of maybe make the intersection here, go around this way, go underneath these guys, and maybe connect over here. So that is what is up for the next episode. Thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.